subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Sean's View Entertainment.
Today on Sean's View Entertainment, remember to leave your comments, leave your likes, and share, subscribe, and hit that bell. A new match has been revealed for the buy-in before AEW Rampage. Cody Rhodes has responded to being booed by fans. And is there a WWE cancellation happening in the month of December? All this and much more we're going to cover to settle the score on Sean's View Entertainment. Remember, when you are a new subscriber to the channel and you subscribe to the channel, you will automatically get in the description of my video, automatically, no questions asked. Ladies and gentlemen, the WWE will supposedly be canceling a pay-per-view, that being TLC, in the month of December. Now, I know a lot of you might be saying, well, that means we're not getting more bang for our buck. That means we're missing out on some content. We're giving money to this peacock, and now we're getting less content. And you might have a solid point there, but at the same time, we've been saying for years and years, we need to get rid of these gimmick pay-per-views. We've seen enough. We've heard enough. It's so played out. It's so dulled down. It's so dumbed down. These gimmick pay-per-views, it just doesn't have that significance. It doesn't hold that prominence that it once did. So with WWE canceling the TLC pay-per-view in December, does that mean that All In, that Chicago is all in with AEW? Because that pay-per-view TLC was supposed to be in Chicago. So you got to wonder, has AEW gotten under the WWE skin again, viewers? And from their viewers, I mean, wouldn't it make more prominence? Wouldn't it make the TLC matches more important if it becomes its own match on a pay-per-view instead of be called the TLC pay-per-view? You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Elimination Chamber, just like the Hell in the Cell match. You know, that's probably why when Edge goes against Seth Rollins at the Crown Jewel event, that's probably why I'm not having that kind of interest that I would have had, had the Hell in the Cell not been its own pay-per-view and 3 Hell in the Cells in one night, which is a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit redundant. So if they can do away with all the gimmick pay-per-views and bring back a Judgment Day, bring back Halloween, well, the Halloween Havoc has been brought back under the NXT, banner, under the NXT flag. Bring back like Vengeance or No Mercy or Armageddon, Fully Loaded, so many other spectacular pay-per-views. Just do away with the gimmick pay-per-views. So I think this is a good thing. Although we're getting something taken away, I think it is a good thing, viewers. And, I mean, that's just my estimation. Again, I want you to give your comments on each topic that we cover. Again, we're going to go more in depth. We're going to give you the details, and we're going to give you the rumors and the news as they come out. You're not going to have to wait hours or days or weekends. We're going to give it to you in real time here on Sean's View Entertainment. Now, I know there's been a lot of rumors. There's been a lot of things going on as it concerns Cody Rhodes. Should he turn heel? Should he go to the dark side? Cody Rhodes has now responded to being booed by fans. AEW star Cody Rhodes joined the Busted Open Radio to talk about, among other things, the negative reaction he has received from AEW fans recently. Well, this is kind of like the John Cena problem. The WWE tried to portray John Cena as the good guy, as this guy that can do no wrong, hustle, loyalty, and respect, and John Cena just took it in. As John Cena says, a reaction is better than no reaction at all, and I feel that's what Cody Rhodes is going through right now. Cody Rhodes doesn't feel like he has to change because he's still got people booing him or cheering him. And again, like I say, at the end of the day, as long as you're receiving a reaction, and in a day and an era where, you know how Vince McMahon, well, this is what Vince McMahon's company said, the WWE, well, there are no more heels and faces. You're just who you are, and, whether the fans boo you, cheer you, for you, or against you, that's what it is. But Cody Rhodes did say the following. On the outlook that if you have your, I'm of the outlook that if you have to pay your money to attend the show, if you give us your attention to watch the show, you can do whatever you want, Rhodes says. I think our competition is the wrestling space. One of the things that has hurt them is their inability to hear. If you're a wrestler in the ring, you can hear. And if you don't hear, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the whole card a disservice. You're doing the match you're in a disservice. I can hear, but I also play chess, not checkers. I think it's fun to speculate, and there's so much that we've seen in the past. That's how this went, and that's how this could go. The challenge I'm facing in the direction I'm going is something that has never been done in wrestling before. There is tons of just old plays that we could run here. Oh, kick the guy in the balls and abuse my EVP power. Very, very soppy, very soapy, very soap opera. What I would just call bullshit. I don't mean to say that harsh, but the challenge for me now is to go in a direction that perhaps no wrestler has done before. I don't come out of either tunnel. That's probably the best way to put it, and I'm looking forward to it. The most fun I've ever had in my career has been navigating some of these new spaces. For example, in New York, we had 25,000 people, and that's their reaction a little bit different. Last week, I'm in the concourse doing a book drive for the community outreach, and it's the opposite of that reaction in Philly. That beautiful feeling of, all right, these are my people. It depends. Some places I go, they'll be all my people. Other places I go, they won't, but that's your right as the fan. Do what you want to do. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes going on saying that, and I'll tell you, Cody Rhodes can give a hard interview sometimes. And again, my opinion, though, Cody Rhodes' best days, his most relevance was with Legacy. You remember Legacy, viewers? You remember Legacy? I think that was his best time. I think that was his best tenure. I think he had the best programs, the best feuds, and he was over then. That was when he was getting recognized. That is when he was notable. And I think Cody Rhodes was very stable, and he was a very promising star. And then I think the bottom fell out, and from there, that's just my opinion. That's just the way I'm looking at things. I could be wrong, but that's just the way it is. And viewers and subscribers, what are your feelings on Cody Rhodes? Should he turn heel? Should he give in? If he does give in, he's probably going to get cheered, right? I'm saying, usually that's what happens when you turn into a bad guy these days. You get cheered. Although Roman Reigns is pretty much still getting boos. I thought when Roman Reigns turned heel that the people were going to cheer him. They're going to start cheering him. But actually, sometimes they're for him, sometimes they're against him. It's a very polarizing response, a reaction that Roman Reigns gets, and that's what Cody Rhodes is getting right now. And again, I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not so sure why Cody Rhodes, again, I don't know, something was going off in the background, turning down settings, video settings, or encoding overloaded. I don't know what's going on there, viewers. I apologize. Anyways, so do you think Cody Rhodes should be a heel, should be a face, a good guy, bad guy? Do you care? Your comments and your opinions on that, viewers. But ladies and gentlemen, a new match has been announced for the buy-in. Excuse me for that technical difficulty. I know that's going to throw it off a little bit, and I apologize. Tay Conti versus Santana Garrett has been announced for the Friday's buy-in pre-show for AEW Rampage. As noted, a 1-hour buy-in pre-show will be Friday night at 9 p.m. via the official AEW Twitter page. And that will be on the AEW YouTube channel as the lead into AEW Rampage on TNT at 10 p.m. So that should be one hell of a match. That should be one hell of a night. And we're going to see what Santana Garrett can bring to the table, because we all know she can go all night long. And we know that Santana Garrett is one of the hottest young prospects, and I think she's going to go far. Once she gets the opportunity, once she gets the chance, I think she's going to really rise up and go places that she should have already been. I mean, I know she's been in different promotions on different levels, with different competitors, but I think, she could really fit well in an NXT along with Mandy Rose. I think she would fit well in an AEW. I think she would fit well in an ROH. So, I think Santana Garrett could do great things, and we already all know about Tay Conti. We already know about her and what she brings to the table. So it's going to be a very telling and true time for professional wrestling this week, viewers and subscribers. And I'll tell you what, it's not going to be a week for wrestling, because it's not weak at all, because you got SmackDown and AEW. We just come off the heels of Monday Night Raw, WWE canceling TLC. There's been a lot of hot rumors and news around the clock. We don't stop. SeanzViewEnt brings it to you as it was meant to be and as it was supposed to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, your comments and your opinions on all the news and the rumors. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Later.